So, how has everybody been so far, man? Good.
Freezing my ass off up here.
I believe it.
I can
It's
totally believe it.
totally started with the GCW event. I went to that. That was cold as hell, and the temperatures dropped. I had to work the next day,
Yeah,
and I had to call off on Monday. It was just too damn cold. It was like -10.
dear God.
Oh, fuck that.
All right. So, as we're about to get started, I'm going to go ahead and start the intro, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of Ringside Rants with me, Just Mike, and my co-host tonight is the Japanese guru known as Phil, the abundance, the I guess you would call him the Midwest, the Midwest killer, the Miss Bad Karma over there, Mr. Josh, and then we got the all enthusiastic Kelly for the wrestling knowledge of everything actually. How are you gentlemen doing this week?
Doing good.
Freezing.
Doing good.
It's freezing. It's not as bad as up in Chicago, but down here it's like there's like a freeze going on. Everyone's like panicking, like craning. I just at my job, there are people like going bananas, man. Like they act like a big hurricane's happening or something.
Right.
I get milk bread, huh?
Well, that's the South way, you know. When there's a hurricane, they're all chill and everything.
Yeah, true.
In the Gulf Coast, but when there's a freeze going on, it's like the end of the world.
100%, Phil. 100%. Now, gentlemen, it has been an insane weekend. We have our own correspondent who was at the GCW No Caprende in Chicago this past Friday night. I watched that show. I also watched the Saturday show. I didn't watch the TNA Hard to Kill, and I did not watch the NJPW show, which I was hoping that someone else could do that for me. I'm pretty sure
I did that.
Did you watch both of them?
I watched the. I didn't watch the Hard to Kill. I did watch the. Battle of the Valley though in New Japan though.
Oh, and how was that, my brother?
That was a good show. I liked the main event between Ospreay and Okada. It was like they were going out, they're beating the hell out of each other, man, and they were giving it all. They were like, it was like a ending, like a how'd you say they wanted to get a closure. It's sort of like a going away show for them. You know, this may be the last time in a long time they'll be wrestling each other because Will Ospreay, after the cage match, he's going to the AEW, and Okada might be going to TNA.
Yeah, I heard things. So this is some questions I want to ask, but before we get started, me and Kelly had some great news happen over the weekend, didn't we, Kelly?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Yes, we did. Fuck the Cowboys, right?
Oh yeah, that news. Yeah. That was awesome.
I heard the Packers kicked the Cowboys' ass.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. That's an understatement.
But to be honest, though, it was a great night of football that evening. We're the only team to win a road game this postseason, so that's a good thing. We can put that in our win column for the check marks of the year. Also, and I'm sorry about that. I do apologize. I know this is a wrestling thing, and I just went a little tyrant of the Packers, doing good things. But also, whenever I watched the GCW show, and Carmen Michael, he was one of the commentators for the show that Josh was at. And how was that show in Chicago, Josh?
Oh, it was absolutely amazing, man. I had a blast. I know there was a couple little setbacks, quite a few cancellations. Most notably, Andrade was the first one to cancel.
Boo.
Yeah. Well, I think that's due to because he's gonna make a Rumble appearance.
Yeah, they were Carmen and Dave Prazak are making comments about, man, there's gonna be a big rumbling happening. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming that the reason they said that is because they got their money back, and
Yeah.
that GCW got their money back for the appearance, and that's the only way I can actually say that. I couldn't say nothing last week because he didn't give the money back, and I told y'all that. But before Saturday before Friday evening happened, it was abundantly clear that he returned the money that he was fronted, and he did state to them that if everything works out the way it's supposed to, he will make another appearance before he actually signs with the WWE. But
Yeah.
he's doing, I think, a one-off appearance for the Rumble. That I do know, but I don't know what position he's going to start in. And another noticeable person that was out of that show as well, in my opinion, was Jack Hartwell and Matt Cardona.
Yeah, Mark Cardona. From what I know, is like, he couldn't make it because of the weather. I mean, if you like were up, if you saw like if you're experiencing bad weather where you're at, imagine it about like it was in a negative, in the negatives of where I'm at. So yeah, it's like I think he had like all the planes are canceled right now. So he couldn't make it up. John Gresham couldn't make it, and Masa Slamovich couldn't make it.
Damn.
And someone else. Maki Ito couldn't make it because of injury.
Yeah, and Jack Hartwell didn't make it either.
Yeah.
Is it true she has a knee injury?
You say what?
Knee
Yeah, I
injury.
heard she had a knee injury.
Yeah.
Maki Ito.
Yeah, that's what I heard, that she got an injury. So
I hope she gets better. I'm a simp. I'm one of Maki Ito's simps.
But yeah, I seen Josh in the show. He was sitting beside a blonde lady.
yeah,
Josh was sitting beside
all I know is GCW got a bomb ass camera woman wearing nice tight booty shorts, man, or booty pants.
That's just
shout out.
Casual too.
Man, I was like, shoot, I had like an extreme. She came up right behind me and right in front of me. I had like a good extreme close up. I got a nice photo of that.
That's ECW for you. They remind me of ECW.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wherever the show was.
That's why I picked this up. It's like a ECW inspired hat.
That's really
also awesome. They have the GCF and W as well.
Yes. And
I got the original ECW hat in my display case right now, so
I don't blame you.
And MOJ was rocking a WCW jersey or jacket, rather. I mean,
oh heck yeah! I was like, I even asked him, I was like, where you get? Because if you ever watch an event, he always has the best vintage clothing.
He does.
I'm like, where do you get this stuff at?
He says he's a collector.
Yeah.
That's what
he said. Whenever the marketplace is up, I see it on there. I snatch it up real quick. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, and dude, he had a that vintage. I think it was purple and yellow WCW jacket, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
that's old school right there, man.
Yeah, it was gnarly. And then the opening match was. And now I want to hear your take on this, Josh. The opening match with Kevin Koo and Dominic Garrini versus the Bang Brothers.
Yes.
What was your take on that? And did you really think that the Bang Bros were going to win them titles?
Obviously they weren't going to. I didn't think they were going to win it, but it was a good match. All around, everybody did their part in that match, and it was just a phenomenal match. I just want to say that what's his name? Davey Bang has the most porn-tastic mustache I have ever seen in my life.
Oh my god,
it is so perfect. I said, even when he passed by me and he was there, I was like, man, that's an awesome mustache. He just looked at me like, give me a thumbs up.
Yeah, I seen you.
Honestly, the first match was just it was a phenomenal tag match, man.
Yeah. So, what do you think about Kevin Koo? I've heard rumors that he might be signing with AEW or Impact or TNA, I should say. Do you think he has what it takes to make it to that next level?
Watching him in a tag match, he's an awesome tag team partner. From what I see, I haven't seen him much as a single competitor. So if you guys seen more of him as a single competitor, and if he think he could do it, I'm like, okay. But from what I see in a tag match, he did an awesome job.
Yeah, him and Greeny are an amazing tag team. But now to jump ship over there to the New Japan Pro Wrestling Battle of the what was it called?
Battle of the Valley.
Battle of the Valley, yeah. And what was the opening contest on that show?
Well, there's two like sometimes pay-per-views that have like the pre-shows and
The
everything.
dark matches, yeah.
Yeah, one of them was like Viva Van against, I forgot who it was though, but Viva Van killed it. She wants to get Stephanie Vaquer, the CMLL Women's World Champion.
And I heard that she's looking to go to AEW too.
Stephanie Vaquer?
Yeah.
She'd be great for the women's roster. I like to see her and Thunder Rosa go at it. Viva Van did a great job, even though she lost. She did well and everything. Viva Van, she has a sick drop kick.
Yeah. I
like that. There's a reason why she is called the Hellbent Vixen.
The Hellbent Vixen.
Okay.
And also I got to see Julia go against Queen. It wasn't Queen Aminata, was it?
Dude, I didn't watch it, so I'm taking your word for it, brother. I'm being honest.
But the match was phenomenal. Julia killed it and everything, and she retained the championship. And also, I got to see Eddie Kingston versus Gabe Kidd, and oh my god, the match ended in a double count out. All because Gabe Kidd ran his fucking mouth and everything, and he basically said, Eddie Kidd's like, fuck it, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this little fucker.
Gabe Kidd's part of the War Dogs, isn't he?
Yeah, Bullet Club War Dogs.
Yeah.
Yep. And I also got to see David Finlay go against who? But it was also another good match as well. And I also got to see. What was it? Oh yeah, I also got to see. Basically, for the tag match, I got to see Gorillas of Destiny, ELP, and go against Clark Connors and Alex Rock.
Yes. All right. So
Alex, what's his name? Alex Coughlin. Yes.
Yeah. So that right there, I'm gonna put you on pause there for a second. Now,
I meant broadcasting.
Broadcasting. Yeah. Yes. Oh. Anyway. So, Josh, speaking of the War Dogs, they were also on the GCW show from Friday night, and they took on
Los Macicos.
Los Macizos, yeah, and they destroyed those guys, dude. That was an insanely intense matchup. That was a great match.
They beat the heck out of each other for that,
dude.
Yeah, that was I've seen some. Didn't see it quite close up, but I saw the chairs flying.
Man, what was your takeaway? Like, what was the best match of the night for you when you were in Chicago?
Best match, I'll say I'm going to give it up for. It was the main event, Mustafa Ali and Gringo Loco. They put on a phenomenal match right there. I mean, just at first they were just testing the waters. Then once they started get it going, it was on. That was a phenomenal match. Who else? I took notes. So.
Yes, you did. But he didn't hold up a Ringside Rants sign. Loser.
I you know what? There was so much hectic stuff going on that day. I was meant to make one.
Dude, you're fine.
I was gonna make one, and I was like, I didn't have the time.
It's all good, bro. It's all good.
If I'm ever at any wrestling event, I will put. Check out Ringside Rants.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The other match I'll give it up to was Leo Rush and Nick Wayne. That was another good.
That was
a banger.
Yeah, that was a surprise right there for Nick Wayne being there. He took the place of Jack Hartwell.
Yeah.
And Leo took the place of.
He was supposed to go against Gresham.
Yeah, that's right. Leo Rush was to go against Gresham. That's right.
Yeah.
And the Jack Cartwheel match was between
Was the trios Lucha Libre match.
yes, which was with they put Cole Radrick in there instead. And that
Yeah.
right there, dude, how much money? I have one question. How much money did y'all throw in the middle of that fucking ring, dude?
I threw $1.
Dude, I literally saw like almost $100 in the middle of that ring, dude. They were literally putting it in a pile, and they were trying to pick it up all at once. And they're like, "Well, fuck."
I was looking at it too, and I was like, and it's like I know I threw a 1, but I saw a lot of 1s, but I was like, I saw a 10, I saw a 5, I even saw a 20. I'm like, holy crap, man!
The last time I saw anyone throw anything in a GCW match was when Matt Cardona beat Nick Gage, and everyone threw crap in the fucking ring and everything.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I still remember that.
That
Yeah,
was
that's different.
I know it reminded me of when Hogan and joined the formed the NWO.
yes.
That's how controversial it was.
When
But
Cardona
no,
did that,
there was a lot of money thrown. There was a lot of money thrown that night.
yes. Last
Yeah,
night,
that's kind of a lucha tradition. What I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically it's like tipping a waitress, man.
dude, it was an insane match. That right there was a phenomenal match, man. And
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you obviously the people got their money's worth.
100%.
I mean, yeah, despite all the cancellations that happened, and it's like, but with all the cancellations that happened, and it's like, but still they put on a phenomenal show. I even got to meet Nick Gage afterwards and just talk to him for a minute.
Yeah, I seen your pictures.
Yeah.
So Brett Lauderdale turned chicken shit into chicken salad.
Yeah.
Dude. Now I have one more question for you, Josh, before we jump back over to the New Japan and TNA stuff.
Okay.
Whenever I was watching it, did y'all get to see the Matt Cardona interview whenever he was in Florida talking about Nick Nemeth and all that?
No, I didn't see that until I got home and watched the actual replay. So it's not like they have like, it's not like
WWE thing.
and WWE, they got screens all over the place. Like, no, this is so I didn't see that until afterwards.
All right. And the last, well, this goes for the next thing I had to say though is, in my opinion, my best match I thought was Blake Christian versus Tankman. Calvin Tankman.
Yeah, that was a good one too. That was very good. I like when he tried to do stomp on him. He just like stuck on his back.
Dude, and the Silver Tongue Demon. Oh, is it the Iron Tongue Demon? Shane Mercer.
Yes.
He did the assault and battery.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. He picked Tankman up and did an actual backflip with a man. Holy shit.
That dude he's even bigger in person. He's
Oh, I
even bigger.
imagine. But how nice is he though? Is he a really nice guy?
Oh man, honestly, after when it's all the after the show is like, you gotta realize it's like it's all entertainment, man.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I mean, honestly, to pull the curtain back, actually, Blake Christensen is a really cool guy.
Oh yeah,
he's a really cool dude. I got to talk to him for a little bit. I didn't get a picture with him though, but I got to talk to him for a little bit, and I asked him, is like, he was when he was at AEW Dark, he's a face. Then he over in GCW, he's a heel. I was like, how do you? It was like basically, I was trying to pull the curtain back. As like,
if you look at it like if you look at it in New Japan Pro Wrestling, Will Ospreay is a babyface, but in AEW he's a heel.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be heel long once he comes in.
Oh God, no. Oh God, no. So,
but the one standout star that actually impressed me, it's like this the physique of him is hold on, let me see. Joshua Bishops.
That dude's a monster.
That dude's a monster. And I looked at him, I was like, oh my God, it's the second coming of Sid Vicious.
Dude, I thought the same thing when I first saw that man. And I was going to ask you some questions about him. Like, what was your takeaway from him? Like, and what did you think? And what was your idea of Braden Toon?
Of who?
Braden Toon. He was also in that match. The big dude that looks like Samoa Joe, the white guy.
Oh yeah. Oh well, let me see. My first impression of Joshua Bishop. Let me see. He's coming around, and instead of like giving high fives to everybody, he's going like bam, bam, and he's going like that to everybody's hand. Comes to mind, and he hits the shit out of my hand, and I fucking arm went numb for at least a minute. I was like, holy crap. And I was like, I'm looking at him like, oh my God, is this Sid Vicious' son?
Yeah, dude, he's a monster, bro.
Yeah.
I think that he needs to be in either TNA or Impact or AEW soon. That dude has it. He has something about him that
It's either that or WWE needs to pick him up too.
put him in Performance Center. I agree.
Yeah, that's WWE prime real estate right there.
It really is. And he was one of the big guys in that match. Him, Shane Mercer, Braden Toon.
Yeah.
Now, what about Micro Man, dude?
Oh my God, I've heard of him.
That was the funniest shit ever. I mean, literally, this dude is only, let me see, about that big.
He's a
Literally,
South Park character.
yeah, he's literally that big. And I give props for the guys just selling his stuff, you know. But it was funny and entertaining, man. I loved it.
So
Everybody when they saw him just had a good time, you know.
yes. And what about Alex Price's catchphrase? One more time, cause he's trash. How did you like that?
Well, who's catchphrase?
Alec Price, the Northeast Beast. He was in that match as well. It was him.
Yeah.
Dude, there was 6 of them, I think, or 7 if you want to count Micro Man. It was, dude, and Shane Mercer wins that match. I was like, whenever they didn't introduce him at all, he was just standing in the middle of the fucking ring. I'm like, and Blake Christian was doing commentary. I'm listening to Blake Christian do commentary, and I'm like, what the fuck is Blake Christian doing commentary for? And I was like, he kicked Carmen off the headset.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's my boy, because that's my guy there, man. And oh yeah, Braden Toon, yeah, he's cool, but he's gonna get killed tonight. Oh yeah, Bishop, yeah, he's a sucking. What do you call him? A sucking fuck? Yeah, he's a sucking fuck. Yeah, he'll get beat. I was like, holy shit, dude! Like Blake just giving it to him, man. He's like, oh, and Micro Man, dude, why is he even here? No one likes him.
Yeah.
Dude, it was a phenomenal 6-man scramble.
Oh yeah.
But like I said, the best match tonight for me was Blake Christian and Calvin Tankman, because Calvin, man, he dude, that power driver, that sit down power driver he did, I was like,
yeah,
wow.
Yeah, it was nasty. It's like seated in person. It's like sometimes it's like they're hitting, that dude was hitting the rope and that ring was moving. I mean, I don't know how you saw it, but it was bouncing. That dude hit the ropes and that ring moved.
It bounced, dude. I was like, oh, fuck. That dude weighs 355 pounds, and I think that's underweighted.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Oh, so I'm trying to think of anything that stands out.
What about Rina Yamashita?
I love Rina Yamashita. I love her.
That match is like, I'm surprised they allowed to do a bloody match like that, because the past 2 other times they didn't have no blood matches. That was the first one.
I heard. Did you get to see Nick Gage wrestle Jun Kasai?
Dude, that was insane, bro.
I saw clips of that match. I'm like, holy! Even wore the Michael Jordan jersey. Well, not exactly the same one, but
the same one.
No, it was different.
He must have cleaned the shit out of that.
Oh yeah.
But the arena match is shoot.
I love
I actually got a piece of the door from that match.
Once you put her blood with the cross on it.
Yes, I even got. You still even see some of the blood on there.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
What you guys talked about? Something else. I go run and grab it. It's upstairs.
Oh, listen at him. All right, cool. So yeah. So Phil, going back to New Japan, there was a couple of things I learned about New Japan. We know about the big one because everybody's been talking about it all weekend, and about the scumbag, scapegoat. Scapegoat.
Yeah, that happened right after the match between. It happened right after the match between Jacob Fatu, Shota Umino, Fred Walker, who defeated Tom Lawler, aka Filthy Tom Lawler, along with Jorel Nelson and Royce Isaacs.
Team Filthy.
Yep, Team Filthy.
So,
and it was crazy, man. Like, he just showed up out of nowhere. So yeah, apparently I went back to watch the Japanese commentary. I was like, is this dope? Is this what's his name? He was in LIJ, the one with the mask.
Del Desperado?
Not Despy. He's in Strong Style. I forgot. Well, anyways, they thought he was another mask wrestler in LIJ. I keep forgetting his name though, because my mind's totally blank tonight.
Oh, you're good, brother. You're good. Like I
Well,
said,
anyways,
I think I told you earlier, I don't plan on staying on here like very, very long. I'm gonna try to get some sleep kind of early too as well.
All right. Well, here it is.
They thought it was someone else and everything, and apparently it turned out to be Jack Perry. It was just crazy. I never thought I'd see him in a New Japan ring ever in my life.
That's awesome.
He went up with skateboard.
Yes.
No, before he tipped up on his armband, he took his AEW contract and ripped it in half like it was fucking confetti.
You think that's a shoot or a work?
I think it's both.
I think it's both, and it fucking worked. Everywhere I went on social media, wrestling wise, you saw that video, that clip everywhere.
And
it worked.
People were pissed. Like, I wish I never saw that asshole again. Like, good, you got good.
Yeah, I know.
Got everybody talking, but honestly, if I don't see him pulling that bullshit that he did in AEW over there.
No, not at all.
Oh
no. And so whenever I saw that, as soon as it happened, dude, there was like 27 or 28 feeds come and hit my phone.
It's like he went to Tony and he's like, everybody hates me. Let's feed into it. Let's just fucking feed into it.
And I'm glad he did that at a New Japan show than an AEW show. Because
oh man, even Jacob Fatu was pretty good in that show too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fatu is an amazing athlete.
I like it better than Roman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, anyone likes it better than Roman.
Everybody does. But that door you just had there, Josh. Oh my God, dude. Is that autographed by everybody that was there almost?
I tried to get as many as I could. I got Rena. I got Los Mesicos. I got the Luchadors that were in that match.
Yes.
Did
you get Ratty Daddy? That's the question.
You know what? I didn't see him. I got Manders.
One Manders.
One called Manders. I got Mustafa Ali. I got him on here. Shoot, who else? Joey Janela.
Did you get Daddy? Did you get Effie?
You know what? I was running late, and it's like and they had like so many people line up to meet him. I didn't get theirs. I got Gringo Loco on here though.
Yeah,
I love Gringo Loco.
Effie, man, no matter where he goes, dude, I shit you not, he has about 3/4 of that audience that's his audience. Like they come to him and they're like, "Bam, what's up, dude?"
He's the face of not that, but he is the face of GCW.
Yeah, he's one of them. He's one of them. Yes, and and I loved how they're promoting or pushing the Blake Christian versus the World, basically. And they're like, who's going to beat him for the title? Who's going to take it from him? And I love how they actually made a storyline between him and Shane Mercer. And it works. Mm-hmm. It's sort of like Shawn Michaels and Diesel.
Yeah.
I mean, he legitimately can work better than Diesel, but that's what it reminds me of. I mean, Shane Mercer can freaking go, dude. That dude's a monster.
I'm trying to think of who else I got on here.
A lot of people can work better than Diesel, right?
Yeah, even in his heyday, I agree.
Yeah.
But now the question is, you get Bishop. Now that'd be a cool one. You got Bishop's autograph. That's gonna be epic.
Didn't get his. Yeah, like I said, a lot of people weren't around after the show, and it's like I was looking for Leo Rush. I had wanted to get my
your pop
AAA Funko Spider-Man Funko Pop signed by him.
He was already gone.
Yeah, he was already gone.
Yeah,
a little diva.
Well, and honestly, there was 4 or 5 people that left as soon as their matches were over. Leo Rush was one. Scotty Goldman, aka Colt Cabana, he left as soon as his match was over.
Oh yeah. which was kind of bullshit. I mean, he lives, quite literally lives down the street.
Yeah, dude, that's the funny thing. They said they seen him at the bar like as soon as his match was over, like even 10 minutes later. There's a bar down the road. They said that he was in the
I
bar.
wonder if Brandon Cutler was with him.
No.
Well, I know they didn't spend a lot of time together. You know, they're kind of a tag team now.
Oh no, he might have been there, but that night I didn't see him on the card. I seen Nick Wayne, and they said that he stayed around after the show for about 10 minutes and then bounced.
You know, I'd definitely like to see a match between Nick Wayne and Hook.
And Hook?
Yes.
And Hook go at it.
Hook and Nick Wayne. I mean, they're both young. These kids are not even in their prime yet, man.
Oh no! They still got at least 2 decades still to go.
Yeah, man. And the Hook storyline between him and Joe right now, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it yet.
I don't feel it either. I think it's kind of rushed, you know.
Yes, it's too soon,
It's way too soon.
especially for Hook. It's like I think it's just too soon. I don't think he's ready yet.
It ain't that he ain't.
I don't think he is ready.
Oh, he ain't ready. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But he has so much praise behind the scenes. His dad, Billy Gunn, Dean Malenko, even Scotty Too Hottie. Who else was back there giving him huge praise? Andrade gave
They gave it to him. I think they gave it to him because he's over, but there's a difference being over and being ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because you're liked by the fans don't mean they want you to have a title shot and think you're ready for that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it'd be
Right.
giving him the first
I
long.
mean, just let it breathe, you know. Let him, you know, still get more, get more over, you know, before he's
Yeah.
actually ready.
Yeah, and I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but we're live on YouTube, and our newest subscriber to YouTube is Tamale Consalsa. She says that's so freaking cool, Josh, about your table, dude. That's awesome. She said it a little while ago, but yeah, and it is really cool, dude. That's epic, bro. Like completely epic.
It's like this is my 3rd one that I got from a GCW event. So
Yeah, he'll be selling that in Red Cave Comics or Red Cave Collectibles.
maybe I don't know.
If
I
not,
said,
he'll be selling
I got
more.
all these autographs already. So
He'll get rid of one of them eventually. His wife will make him get rid of it. How many of these do you need? All of them?
actually, Tamale's my girlfriend. So
Oh, is she?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Hey, Tamale.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't know if y'all could see that or not. So I mean, I know she subscribed to the channel, and I know she has like a thing. That's why he's laughing. Okay, cool. Yeah, see, yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, that's really cool, dude. Dude, she's very supportive of you. You make him get rid of some of that shit. He can make some money for y'all. He can kick y'all to the next one front row as well.
And yeah. Well, I got them tickets before we started dating. So.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
So yeah, I know I still got to find the Thunder Rosa poster for
Kelly.
Yeah, I still got to
Glad
find
you
it.
didn't forget. Please find it. Those things are dope.
I'll find it soon. It's like I had some major redecoration around here, and I know where I put it, so I just got to go dig it out.
No rush. I just,
Yeah, she
glad
just
you ain't forgot.
she just told me she's not gonna make you get rid of your shit because that means she has to get rid of some of her shit, and that ain't happening. So I get it.
No, she got some cool stuff too. So
Yeah, she seems really cool. She had props on your YouTube channel as well. This one right here is me doing me or doing us, I should say. This ain't a me thing anymore. So if you have any input, I can give you all the stuff and you can like pimp out this channel. That'd be awesome.
And also, please like and subscribe. You know, and
Share,
send
like,
some notifications on all.
Share, like, subscribe. Wow, man, we sound like some YouTubers now. Share, like, subscribe.
Well, we are YouTubers.
influencers.
We're trying to make famous out here now. Damn it, that's good shit.
Hit the like.
Hit the like down here. Damn it.
Is that what they do? Hit the like.
Share this shit on Facebook.
my god!
First 1,000 subscribers.
Oh look, we're breaking the fourth wall.
Oh shit!
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Just like
Yeah,
Deadpool.
now we got 2 viewers, and whoever the second viewer is, welcome to the show. You're in for a treat.
Oh god.
But no, we were talking about the whole thing with Jack Perry or Jungle Jack or Jungle Boy or Jungle
Well,
Jack Flash or whatever.
now the scapegoat. He's the scapegoat, Jack Perry.
Yeah.
Dude, he's Beethoven. Okay, he came out to freaking Beethoven music, so he's
Really?
Beethoven.
He's still
And
coming
every
out
time
there?
someone bitches about it, I see someone say "Cry Me a River." He should get that. I'm thinking if he wants to sell T-shirts, he should get that copyrighted.
Cry Me a River shit.
Cry
Well,
Me a River, yes.
I
that
agree.
would sell. But like I said, I think
It would trigger CM Punk fans. I can tell you that.
Oh, dude.
well, he did a lot of damage. In all retrospect, he did a lot of damage. I mean, he cost a company thousands of dollars and
Millions.
and a good superstar
Millions of dollars.
that brings bank. You
Yeah,
know,
CM
then,
Punk was the biggest. He's a needle mover, man. I can't
Yeah.
knock it. But you're right.
But
he cost the company a bunch of money, bunches of millions.
millions. He costing them millions of dollars.
Millions.
Have one of their biggest shows ever, too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, all in.
And it's like, and you can tell. And if you saw the photos, Punk was already agitated, pissed off when he got there, and it's like, then he overdid "Cry Me a River." I'm like, really, on live television or live pay-per-view? And it's like, what the hell was he? What the hell was he thinking? I mean, if he could pull back, if this little comeback that he's doing, if it works,
I think he can. You know, with the scapegoat gimmick, he's using.
I
that
can't stand Jack Perry even before all the CM Punk stuff, but I liked this. I like that he just showed up, ripped up the AEW contract. I dug it.
Yeah.
So if we stay with that route, I think I'm gonna like it. But if he starts doing the old Jack Perry shit, I don't care about it. Like I don't dig. He needs to change his whole gimmick.
I totally agree.
I just don't.
I like this new heel scapegoat thing. It's still.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's
He's
off to a
an
good
athlete.
start for sure.
He's gonna use that rage and everything. You know, that bullshit that Punk. You know, him and Punk other and use it in something creative. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now the
And
question,
in New Japan Pro Wrestling is going to give him that opportunity.
yes, 100%. Now,
And I see stuff Ali's going to New Japan as well.
Yeah, he's going to be facing Hiromu Takahashi.
yes,
Ooh, man, I gotta catch that.
And
Man.
he even bashed Daryl, his stuffed cat.
wow. Now,
You know who Daryl is, right?
yes. Now,
No, I don't. You're gonna have to enlighten me on that one.
It's apparently there's a stuffed cat that Hiromu Takahashi carried around. His name was Daryl and everything.
the little
He's
black cat.
stuffed with red cat. He also had a family, and also there was another version of Daryl that one of the members of Bullet Club tore up and everything.
Yes. And what about the Jeff Cobb Matt Riddle match?
Oh, that was sweet, man. I mean, the Chosen Bros are back.
The Chosen Bros are back. Is he gonna be part of the United Empire?
Michael, you know how I feel about Jeff Cobb, so anything Jeff Cobb does, I'm gonna like.
Apparently,
So
Matt
that's just-
Riddle was thinking about joining the United Empire. I think he'd be a great asset to the UA, to the UE.
Yes, I do agree too, because then you have the King of the Bros, the Chosen Bros. Dude, I would actually like to see Will Ospreay and Matt Riddle.
Did they really spoil it on the show? Like when Riddle came out, they put the graphic up, and it was supposed to say Matt Riddle, but it said Jeff Cobb.
Yeah.
Yes,
Did they really-
I saw that error too and everything, and I was like,
Damn.
it kind of spoiled the surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, we can't.
Like, damn it.
We're done. You know. So everybody said that TNA sold out. The Hard to Kill
Wow.
sold out. Ooh.
Oh, sold out. Oh, okay, in a good way. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, like the whole show was like, and there was a
It
rumor.
was phenomenal. I actually want to go back and order the pay-per-view myself and watch it myself because I mean, you know,
I knew it was gonna be good, bro. I wish I would have fucking watched it, but I didn't. Like
Yeah.
I kind
knew it
of
was gonna be good.
even Nate Davis showed up as well. Like he even has. I even found that he's going to be wrestling Matt Cardona in GCW.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's wrestling New Japan, GCW, and TNA. I think he's taking the opportunity as a freelance wrestler.
Yeah, he said on Busted Open, he's like, "You're gonna see me everywhere. I want to be everywhere. I want to go everywhere." He meant that shit.
Clearly.
He meant it.
Mustafa's doing
He's a
the
wanted
same thing.
man.
Mustafa's doing the same damn thing. He's even got a damn campaign going on. Mustafa
I love
Ali
this campaign. I
2024.
love what all these guys are doing. You know, like
Yeah, like at the show, he came out with that dude waving the flag, and he had like Secret Service security around him. I was like, wow, did I miss a promo somewhere?
No.
Oh, here's the
As soon as he got let go, the very next day he released the statements and it said, "I approve this message," and it was Mustafa Ali standing behind a podium. Talking about how
because once you know when he was going to become a free agent, he was going to go everywhere he can, and I had a feeling he was going to go to New Japan.
Yeah.
I said, don't go to AEW, go to New Japan. You know, rock the Indies. You know, like never settle for less. You know, don't sell yourself short. I'm not saying anything bad about AEW, but go other places else. You know, get as much work, do the work.
Yeah,
I totally agree. And then you have
they're taking Matt Cardona's ideas.
Yes, and Matt Cardona, dude, on that promo he did on GCW, dude, he's like, Nick Namath, I took this from you. I took the United States Championship from you, and I'll take everything else you got.
Yeah,
I am the king of the Indies. I am the death match god. The king of the death matches. And dude, I'm like, wow. He said, and I got my broski for life, Jimmy Lloyd, and I got the queen,
I'm good.
SDL. And I'm like, dude, he's so over, bro. So over. And if he's wrestling,
he ain't worried about him.
Yeah.
Cardona ain't worried about shit.
Cardona's the shit, dude. He's there. And
Cardona's doing great. I even love the stuff. I even heard he did some fun stuff over DDT as well.
Mm-hmm. And
for those who don't know, DDT Pro Wrestling is the sports entertainment form of Japanese pro wrestling.
It's the WWE version.
Except it's a lot. They also had like a match on a bullet train with Minoru Suzuki, which I found quite entertaining.
That match is insane, dude. That the bullet train was supposed to go like several hundreds of miles an hour.
Yeah, just imagine them wrestling on a fucking bullet train.
It's like 200 and something odd miles an hour, and they're wrestling on a train like that.
I need to go back and watch that, and we should do like a watch along or something about that one day on the podcast.
I want to see that. I'm like, wrestling.
It even made local papers and everything too.
Yeah,
local papers.
It's like I see
on a bullet train. That shows how much wrestling is backed and everything. Wrestling on a bullet train. It was like,
what's that movie with Christopher Lambert and he's like fighting some ninjas or something like that on a bullet train?
God. You talking about when it's him and there's a lady in it, and then the other two guys.
Yeah, and I just remember like a bunch of ninjas got onto the train and they said they won't use people as a distraction, so they just started slaughtering everybody up in the bullet train. I'm like, whoa!
And it had Brad Pitt in it.
I think so.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago since I seen this movie.
And there's a black dude in it who's also real British, but he plays in the show called Atlanta too.
Yeah.
With Donald Glover. God, what is his name, man? But
anyways, but that just reminded me. He's fighting the wrestling on a bullet train. It just reminded me of that movie for some reason.
I think it is called Bullet Train.
Yeah, with Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
No, not that one. No, it's an old movie with Christopher Lambert, the Highlander.
I haven't seen that one.
Probably the second or third one or something.
One of the Highlander movies?
No, it's not in the Highlander movie. It was just like a separate independent movie. So
I don't know. But I know Bullet Train was amazing.
That's a good one.
I never seen it. I heard it's pretty good though.
Oh, it's good. Dude, the coolest part in it is when they killed the rapper, the Latin rapper. What is his name? He's also
Pitbull or
wrestling.
something?
Huh?
Is it Pitbull?
No. He wrestled in WWE. He wrestled Damian Priest in Puerto Rico.
Oh, Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Oh, Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Wesley Wabbit.
Yeah, he gets stabbed in the heart. It was really, really good. Really, really good.
Oh
Any,
god.
any movie he dies in, I was like, yes.
It's like seeing Justin Bieber die in a movie or something.
Has he died in any movies?
He died in an episode of I think it was like
He died in an episode of South Park.
No,
yeah, and he also died in an episode of that one show,
A show.
the crime scene show.
The Hunted. The movie you're talking about, Josh, your woman said The Hunted from 1995.
Thank you, baby. I love you.
See, that's awesome. I love how
yes.
people help us out.
It's crime
IDDM.
scene CSI.
CSI,
Oh.
Justin Bieber died in CSI. Why couldn't it be
Yeah,
real life?
CSI.
I'm just joking. I'm just kidding. Bieber, I ain't got nothing but love for you, bro. You dated Selena Gomez, so I can't hate on you, bro. Can't hate on Biebs, man. Can't hate on the Bieber. But yeah, him and the kid Leroy or whatever that dude's name is, they even had a pretty banging song once. So really can't hate on the Bieber. Can't hate on Bieber. As much as I want to, we can't hate on Biebs.
Oh yeah, it was Trisha Dora that wrestled against Julia.
Trisha Dora is amazing.
Oh yeah, she is.
She's also in Ring of Honor too.
Yep. And also, here's the other news I found out that apparently it won't be long before Thekla of Stardom is going to be a free agent, and she has a lot of interest in AEW. And I found on a Twitter that that the certain Ring of Honor Women's Champion Athena says, "Bring it."
All right. So speaking of women in wrestling,
Athena ain't worried about nobody.
All right.
she's got her main.
She's killing it.
Is it doing the best stuff in her career ever?
I agree. Now,
So that
here we go. This is what I want to say now.
Okay.
There was a rumor that Sasha and Bailey was at TNA Hard to Kill.
Yeah, I
Yes.
saw they
they
were.
were, yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody posted some fan got a picture of up in the balcony.
Yeah, they were like watching Trinity's match.
Then they took a picture with Trinity after the show.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what is y'all's opinion about that? Does that mean Bailey is going to leave and go to TNA? Or is that just saying that they're actually showing interest in letting them go over there? Because there is a huge rumor saying that WWE and TNA are going to be doing some stuff cross-promotional.
I think it's kind of both in a way, because I remember Triple H, after Vince McMahon left, the talent are allowed to go watch other wrestling shows.
Yeah. I mean,
They
it'd
weren't
be actually good.
allowed to do that back then because,
Yeah.
Vince McMahon says, no, you can't do that. That other promotion does not exist. They're irrelevant. You can't go over there.
It's
Over
like-
there.
It's terrible.
The quote, well, to prove what AEW's done, I mean, shoot, look at that, how much they opened up the doors. I mean, they opened up to AAA, they opened up to New Japan. Who else? For a little while, they were buddy with Impact and NWA. So honestly, it's time for WWE to get off their ass. It's like, hey, open a door. Get some of this other talent in,
I mean, they're working with. I heard they're trying to work with All Japan, but however they wanted to work with New Japan. However, the only problem is that AEW's working with New Japan Pro Wrestling. New Japan doesn't want to do anything doesn't to break things with the rival promotion.
Yeah.
So what about
The
what about the other news? Mickey James is with OVW as their head creative for women wrestling.
I think that'd be a great asset, for
Yeah.
OVW to help a lot of women, in the indies, become better.
Yeah, I mean, she was doing she was doing that in NWA for a little bit, ain't it?
Yes. Well, to what I understand, OVW is still under the umbrella of the NWA.
Okay.
I don't know how true that is, and they're even talking about doing another pay-per-view called Empower 2.
I seriously doubt that though. Like, because I remember like
Al Snow has legitimately said that it's going to be done.
I mean, I watched the first one.
Also does
it wasn't. I mean, there was a couple matches that were good, but most of it was just. I know I'm not knocking the talent that was on the show, but it's like some of the matches were just not good. Not
Shit.
good.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but a couple of them were. I'm gonna give it a couple of were, and I meant.
Oh, and I also heard that Dana Brooke was was being accused of stealing. Was being accused of stealing, Tony Storm's gimmick.
Honestly, I mean, I saw it. I was like, that was the first thing I thought. It was like Dana Brooke stealing her gimmick.
Where is Dana?
I mean, she can try, but she ain't gonna be as good at it. So
where is Dana?
Just come out.
Showed up on
get pinned.
TNA.
Oh, she showed up in TNA.
Yeah.
Yeah, she showed up.
She showed up in like an outfit like Tony Storm usually wears.
Ash, I think she's called Ash by Elegance or something like that. Like some weird name. Yeah. So I get why they say she's ripping off Tony Storm because of the name and the presentation and all that. But
yeah, it was right
she's not black and white though.
Yeah, exactly. When they start turning the screen black and white, then we can say she's ripping off Tony Storm. Until then, don't bring it up.
She's timeless.
I guess. I mean, the same thing happened with Maxie and Impaler when, like when I got there was one time where I actually did see it and everything where I actually thought that what's her name Sarah
Sarah Logan
Sarah Logan who AKA what's her name Valhalla
Valhalla
yeah basically married to one of the
Viking Raiders
AKA formerly known as War Machine. Man, the mighty has fallen.
But I seen I met Max and Impaler.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
She does not break character.
No, they don't at all. They really don't. They really don't break character.
They are the non-binary nightmare.
Yeah, they are the non-binary. Yeah. But how is it crazy that all these things happen? See, I don't even know what happened at Hard to Kill except for Nick Nemeth showed up and had a little face-off with Moose. When that's all I noticed. That's all that and the Sasha Banks and Bailey thing. I have no idea who showed up at that show. I have no idea. Was there a lot of surprises, or is just Dana Brooke and Nick Nemeth?
Rosemary and Havoc returned. I'm happy, and I'm happy about that. I've been a big fan of Rosemary. So
me too, man. She's awesome.
You know what I would like to see come back to TNA? Sue Young.
I haven't seen Sue Young. They haven't showed Sue Young.
Yeah, she was the stuff she was doing with Rosemary. I really enjoyed, like the whole they just vibe off each other because they're both like
insane.
That doing the indies right now.
Insane, exactly.
Yeah, I remember when Sue Young went as Susan and she was being the Karen character for a while. I need to go in here and talk to Scott D'Amore.
Yeah,
that's what basically she's being like Karen Jarrett or Vicky Guerrero.
Yeah,
kind of. Yeah,
Vicky Guerrero is the first Karen in wrestling.
Yeah.
She is the hairstyle.
Excuse me.
I said excuse me. Now
I got to hear that. I got to hear that close up in the speakers at an AEW event, man. She just came out. I was like, what the hell? It's a lot louder in the thing.
Just imagine going back during the time when she was in WWE and she did that. Especially with that just that sound quality, because WWE's about that overproduction.
100%. 100%.
Just imagine that sound. Oh God.
I don't want to.
I feel bad for the audience having to deal with that, especially
Yeah.
the families.
Ears ringing.
And didn't Joey Janela take on Myron Reed at the show you went to, Josh?
Hold on. Let me see. Joey Janela. I got my list. Joey Janela. Yeah, he did take on Myron Reed. He did. It was a pretty good match.
Myron
I
Reed.
even heard the grizzled young veteran showed up at TNA. I want to. That's another reason I want to check out TNA because of the grizzled young veterans, and I want to see what they can do outside of WWE.
Well, I mean, they were amazing, man. I love that promo they did here recently where they were sitting down and talking to each other, and they're like, "We've been doing
It's
this."
not overproduction. This is too overproductive, you know. We just want to be a nice organic tag team. We
Yeah.
weren't put together by a bunch of loonies.
Yeah, that shit was good.
I loved that. I loved how they made fun of the WWE's creative.
Oh, dude, they murdered that creative whole thing, man. Like overproduced bullshit, like we don't need all that. We're here
We're
to
just a quite organic tag team, you know. There was their promo videos kind of remind me of some of the stuff the Briscoes did,
or FTR.
Yeah.
Like when they were indies, though.
Well, right before they joined up with AEW, the stuff they did, like whenever they were about to fight the Briscoes and stuff. Yeah,
I loved it when the Briscoes did those homegrown promos. They were just hilarious as fuck. Like that's what
Mark's looking at the camera like this.
Like, this is quite. Well, I'll tell you when we're ready to show our lies. When I'm ready, not when you tell us. When we're ready.
Yeah, and then they just kick it over and walk off. I love that shit. I thought that was really cool.
It's not the grizzled young veterans. It's the grizzled young veterans.
Yeah, for real, man. And that's the end of this hour. I'm gonna pause that there, and that is for. And we will be talking about some other stuff very, very soon. Give me 1 second.
Oh.
So how was the grizzled young veterans? You saw that though, because I'm gonna, in fact, I'm gonna buy that pay-per-view right when we get off tonight.
There you go.
Hey. All right, cool. But like I said, I haven't bought a pay-per-view since '97.
Oh, daggum it.
Well,
Here we go. Sorry about that. I had to restart the next counter because the other one ended on us, and I accidentally messed up again. So yeah, we're good. Yay! Pee in your pool, yeah.
Oh, my girl just said, I still got a cheater box? Yes.
Yes, the cheater box. So I have a question about that. So do you really have like an old school, like an actual cable box that lets you watch all these things still?
There are websites I go to.
Oh, you're streaming Nazi. You're streaming Nazi. Got you.
So
They know.
I do mostly because I'll be honest, I don't have cable anymore. I did away with cable a long time ago. All I got is maybe an antenna hookup and maybe just a couple streaming apps for like Netflix and everything, but that's about it. Most of the stuff I watch is maybe all on YouTube, or if I want to catch a wrestling event, I go to one of these streaming sites and watch wrestling.
My mom has Sling, so that's how I'm able to watch a lot of AEW and
TNA.
TNA, yep. It also has Access, so
yeah. I do have a question for you, gentlemen. Singfet, also known as Alan, Gato, whoever, whatever, whatever, the guy that's busy and don't want to talk to us because he's a jerk, can't stand it, wanting to get kicked in the nuts by Vladimir Koloff.
Oh,
need more Koloff.
I know. So he made an actual post a couple of days ago, and I said I was going to talk to it on here and talk about it. And he said, "What if Big E is cleared to return at the Rumble, and they give him the Rumble over Punk? How would people react?"
Oh, I don't think Big E's ever coming back, man.
They
I
said the
heard
same
that
thing
neck,
about Edge.
neck injury is pretty bad.
Yeah, he hurt himself bad. I mean, this is like worse than like how Daniel Bryan and Edge is.
Or like with Stone Cold Steve Austin when he got pile driven by Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Is it worse than Sabu breaking his neck by Chris Benoit?
I think Sabu's absolutely nuts.
Sabu is one crazy son of a bitch.
I actually watched that interview with him and what's his name? The dude that does all the anyway, he asked him the question. He's like,
Don't
name,
tell me Hannibal.
huh?
Are you talking about Hannibal?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I was about to say.
No, he literally asked him, he said, name one injury that actually held you from wrestling like the very next show. And he literally said it was one where his arm was broken. And he said he had to miss like 2 shows. He's like, well, what about your neck? He's like, oh, yeah. But that really didn't hinder me as much as people think it did. Yeah, it was broken, but I could still wrestle. I was like,
the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, he literally still wrestled with a broken neck. He finished that.
Was he fucking Kurt Angle or something?
Oh, him and who was the other one? Tommy Dreamer wrestled with a broken neck for a while, ain't it?
Yeah, and
But I think he knew about it.
yeah, Tommy Dreamer didn't know about his.
Brian Danielson beat Okada with a broken fucking arm.
Yeah,
Made him tap out.
yeah.
And I got laughing, but it's like, dude, I like to see you wrestle with do something with a broken. See how you like it.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, but he said it never hindered him at all. And I'm like, that is insane. I would love to get Sabu on here to talk to him about all the crazy shit that he's done over his whole career. And he don't believe in stitches. That's why he has all those marks and stuff all over his body. He don't believe in stitches.
Well, he super glued taped his arm up, and during that barbed wire match with Terry Funk.
Yeah. And he's like,
he has all the scar tissue, those body scars. He looks badass with all those scars now.
He said that was the second time he faced Terry Funk. He said the first time he faced Terry Funk in a barbed wire match was in FMW. And he said that was even worse than the one he wrestled here in America. He said,
I remember that. I've seen clips of that. I've actually watched the match. I even heard the original Sheik was there too.
Yeah,
I even heard his uncle, the original Sheik, was with him.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's the match where they lit the ropes on fire and they fucking burnt in.
Yeah, there was like a big fire explosion, and I even heard like the original Sheik guy burned pretty bad too.
He said I think that was one of the last matches of Sheik. And the crazy part about all that though is, he has Sabu. It was Chris Van Vliet. That's who it was. And he asked him. He said, "How was it wrestling with your uncle?" He said, "It was an amazing time." He said, "I don't regret anything." He said, "The only thing I do regret is not listening to him more, instead of taking on my own persona and doing my own thing." He said he should have listened to his uncle a little bit better than what he did.
Yeah.
He said he wouldn't have as many marks on his body as he does.
Yeah, but those scars made him pretty badass, though.
No, dude, he probably has one of the craziest physiques in wrestling. Now, there's another question I want to ask you, Josh, because you were there in person and you understand the whole storyline going on with GCW and Mance Warner and Effie.
Uh-huh.
Do you like it?
Mance Warner and Effie going at it?
I mean, the whole freaking storyline.
I caught part of it. Like I finally seen the betrayal when he stabbed him in the back, threw him out the battle royal.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they had elaborate more on it.
I think they did some promos on Instagram about it.
Yeah. So what do you? I mean, do you like it, or you think it's overrated, or you think it should just go away, or how do you feel about it?
Well, since I just caught on to it, I've seen some of it, and it's like, it's gonna be one of them matches. It's like it happens, like okay.
You don't think it's
normally you don't really see many stories in GCW though.
they're getting more and more, believe it or not. The Mance Warner one, the Jimmy Lloyd one, the Blake Christian one.
Jimmy Lloyd one. I like it. That's
News
so entertaining.
also bringing storylines to the GCW. It's Matt Cardona.
Well, yeah,
Oh yeah,
of course.
well that's the Jimmy Lloyd one. So
Yeah. And now with Colt Cabana, and Colt Cabana told the whole crowd, "Fuck you." How did you feel at home? An actual
That's awesome.
home.
Well,
And
he
they
said
calmed
no
down and told everyone to go fuck themselves.
well, basically, he said, "Man, I got a message from Matt Cardona, told me to tell you to go fuck yourselves." I'm like, wow. It's like he's like, "Hey, don't shoot the messenger."
But then he did some heel shit throughout the whole entire match.
Well, Matt Cardona couldn't be there, so somebody had to do it.
And what was Steph the Leonard? They called her Steph the Goldman.
Steph Goldman,
Steph Goldman, and Jimmy.
and they called him the other Jimmy Lloyd, like Boom Boom Lloyd or something like that.
Yeah, Boom Boom Lloyd, Colt Cabana, and Steph Goldman. That's what it was. I was like, Jesus, man, and I did like the Dusty Rhodes bionic elbows they did. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, like I said, they put on an entertaining match. Like you said, it sucked that Matt Cardona could have been there, but weather-wise, he couldn't make it. So, like I said, they gave him a call. The guy just lives like right down the street and comes right over to the show. And I could understand he's totally had to play the part of the heel for that show.
It was actually pretty cool, man. I actually enjoyed it. I was like, I gotta ask Josh a couple of 100,000 questions about this show.
I mean, it was packed. It was a packed show. I mean,
it was sold out, dude. They were touting it all over Triller Plus, powered by Fight TV.
Yeah, it was completely sold out. The whole entire balcony was sold out.
I'm so used to calling it Triller TV when I'm so used to calling it like Fight TV.
Yeah, no, Triller TV Plus, powered by Fight TV. That's what everybody's calling it now, which I think is really stupid.
It should be Fight TV powered by Triller.
I agree, because it's all fight, man. But the reason they got away from it is because Triller is now that's who did the Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. boxing exhibition, and they also did a lot of other exhibitions from Jake Paul and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
Or is it Logan Paul? One of the two. It's one.
It was whatever. Fuck
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, fuck them. But now there is something I want to ask y'all all about, because this is something that's been real heavy on my head. Who do you think is going to make the belt for the NFL Super Bowl champions? Is it going to be WWE or AEW?
Probably both.
Nope. Can't be both. AEW gave Dabo Swinney, the Clemson Tigers head coach, an AEW championship belt.
Yeah, because when WWE was contracted by the NFL to do the belts, the Jacksonville Jaguars were the only one that said it was immediately sold out.
Yep.
For some reason, but yet there was not one person I know that has one.
Nobody has one.
Yeah, because they didn't make it.
Yeah, there's 29 out of 30 teams. Now they didn't lie. It's an official licensed belt from the NFL, from WWE, but who owns that would not allow it to go down. And everybody's saying it's Tony Khan that put a ban on it. Tony Khan had no say in that. Tony Khan does not own the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's his daddy that owns the Jacksonville Jaguars. So if his daddy said,
that's exactly why WWE would make the belt, because I don't think Tony Khan or his dad's going to want to make a belt for anybody but the Jaguars, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the.
I see it. I see it. That'd be kind of cool. But now here's it.
I mean, maybe I don't know, dude. I don't.
What about the NBA?
Really.
What about the NBA? Who do you think's going to make the belt for the NBA?
Dude, I don't think. I don't know. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that Tony Khan wouldn't be surprised if he made a belt for some of the for the NCAA during the March Madness.
That'd be really cool. Now,
Yeah.
I really want to see AEW make these guys the hockey belts.
Hockey jerseys.
If they win the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah, for the finals. Yeah, that would be epic for me because I'm gonna be honest, man. Hockey's taking over. Hockey is it's almost number 2. NBA was way up here. No offense to your Chicago Bulls, Josh. No offense.
Hey, they're actually doing pretty good, man.
They are, and the Lakers are doing good too, Kelly. The Lakers are doing good too, even though
they beat the Lakers.
Suns.
No, the Lakers are trash right now, but yeah.
My Suns are better than the Lakers.
They got their participation trophy this year.
Yeah, they won the.
Yeah, well, that's not Laker expectations, though. And I'm pissed as a Laker fan, to be honest.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
God.
So
I used to be a hardcore Bulls fan back in the 90s.
Everybody was. Jordan was the shit, dude. Jordan was the GOAT. The GOAT.
Pippen, Rodman, all those guys.
Kobe is turning in his grave right now watching these Lakers play.
Yeah.
So is Magic Johnson, and he ain't even in the grave yet. I think he's already done with them. But what I'm saying though is,
even Kareem, he's practically a fucking skeleton now.
Dude, he was in Night Court recently. The new TV, well, the
I know he's in his 70s, but you can tell he really aged a lot.
Yeah. But
no, he's like
the age is catching up to him.
I personally believe that NHL is going to be bigger than the NBA in the next 5 to 6 years.
Well, if you look at it, ever since they made that deal with Warner Brothers, and it's really paid off for them.
It really has. They literally have their own show, like, dude, and they kicked actual AEW off that channel because of it. Because a lot of the NHL fans were pissed they had to watch wrestling before they got to watch fucking hockey. I'm not lying, dude. There was a petition signed. It had over 2.
I know. I just think it's fun. I just think it's funny.
That was hilarious.
They even bashed Chris Jericho's weight because of it.
Yeah, and speaking of which, how do y'all feel about Chris Jericho's new cruise?
There's new cruise.
Oh yeah, the next one coming up next year.
Ooh.
Well, you know who the champion is?
Huh?
Cardona is their champion. He's the cruise champion.
Well, I wonder if we're gonna see like a repeat of Jerihausen.
I would like to see that. But I like I said, I think we touched base on this last time. Is like as far as these accusations that happened to him, and so far it's all accusations. Nothing's been proven yet.
It's all a bunch of bullshit, you know.
It's all
so
a bunch
far,
of
like,
bullshit.
But here's what I'll say about it: it doesn't help when he comes out to make the save and they're playing music to drown out this chants, and it doesn't help when they're confiscating anti Chris Jericho signs.
Yeah,
because that's like, oh, we don't want people to say this or see this. It's like, if he didn't do anything wrong, why are you worried about what they're saying or doing?
Honestly,
just forget about it.
He needs to nip this in the bud, like by now. It's like you can't do no cease and desist order on like what they did with the backstage brawl. You know, I mean, this needs to be.
He needs to say something.
Yeah, he needs to say something.
He went on Twitter, made a post about wrestling. He saw all his comments. He decided to turn the comments off. It's like anything that pushes toward him, you know, trying to get him to say something about it, he just turns the comments off, has the signs confiscated, has his music drown out the rest of the building when they're chanting NBA. Like, I don't know. I mean, you got to defend yourself, and he's not.
Apparently, we're saying they have Kylie Ray signs confiscated.
Yeah,
according to Brian Last.
Yeah, but that was proven. That was disproven, though. I mean, that was proven wrong. Because there was NDA signs. They confiscated the NDA signs. There was a couple of Kylie signs that made it on television, and Brian Last said that AEW is putting a stop to that as well. And I'm like, but why? You know, I mean,
Exactly.
let them do it. Let them have their. Let them. We're fans, dude. We're gonna be fans no matter what. And
And knowing fans the way they should know fans, you think that's going to make it any better? Confiscating their signs, and
all it's gonna do is
No.
like
fans, man.
I mean, look
that's
what
not going to
happened.
help.
I mean, look what happened with WWE. Like, remember when their signs got confiscated? Remember what happened with like when Bray Wyatt got fired at SummerSlam? Someone said
confiscating the
put
fans.
Bray Wyatt drawing, and he got confiscated, but he got it back though.
What about in the '90s? Whenever that was big in the NWO, NWO signs were all over Raw, like literally all over Raw, and they went around. You can see it if you go back and watch it on the cock. They're going around there stealing, like taking them from while their camera is on them, like the hard camera is on the fans. There you go, they're like yank, you know, like fuck you.
Or also like, well, I gotta I saw P-side says WCW sucks, or like in the or like in over in WCW, so saw WWF worst wrestling federation, you know?
Yeah. But and also in the WCW time too, man. I remember this one that says Vince fears Eric.
Ratings.
What I'm saying is, it's like I don't think Chris Jericho did anything wrong.
No.
But the people who do, this isn't gonna make them be quiet.
Oh God, no, not 100%. And everybody's saying
They
that.
just want to stir the pot, you know. They don't give them any reason to stir the pot.
And the craziest thing ever, dude. I read a comment that it had well, if Jericho did what Chris Benoit did, we'd still be all over on Chris Jericho's side. I'm like, wow, bro.
No,
That's pushing it. Don't you think?
Like, fuck,
It's a
man.
little too much.
A little too.
I don't even think Chris Jericho would ever cross that line, you know.
No, I don't
And
think
who even would say something like? Who would even say something like that, bro? That's
a
so.
piece of shit,
That is just
human being.
fucked up, man. I mean, like, dude, no.
I think the worst thing I ever saw here recently was if Chris Kanyon was watching Brian Cage's match, he would have killed himself 100 times over. I was like,
that is just fucked up, man.
Wow. And the reason why I'm saying these things is it ain't coming from me at all. These are people that are friends with Charlie Starkville, and they're also friends with Rhonda Shane. These are the people that are looking up to these people and agreeing with their bullshit and going around with their whole, yeah, you know, Tony's such a great guy and everything. All the cocaine he's doing, and he can't even sell out an arena, but TNA can.
They're just a bunch of guys a bunch of trolls that like to stir the pot. I even had an AEW group. I had to like block all these fuckwads and everything out of their band. Like, if you're not an AEW fan, like what the fuck are you doing in here? Like,
You've got the tribalism, and then you've got the fans that like to go on Twitter or X or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and like bully these people and have wrestlers kill themselves and shit. I put those people you're talking about in that category.
They're pieces of
I
shit.
know, like these are the same. They're just as bad as what those idiots did to Hana Kimura.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna go this route, if you're really gonna go this route, why in the fuck are you
And
even?
also, fuck all these fuckers that basically tried to body shame Deonna Purrazzo, man. Like,
Oh my
what the
god,
fuck
dude!
is
I was gonna get to that. And,
Yeah.
and I love her. I love her response was, "Where were you when I was in Impact, or where were you at whenever I was in TNA? You know, I'm a 5-time women's champion. You can say whatever the fuck you want. I'm
You
still
can kiss her ass.
But she said that after I got done crying my eyes out. It's
yeah.
like, come on, man, you're making the girl cry. Like,
Make
what
it
the fuck's your problem, dude?
Do these fuckers have anything else better to do? Like, I swear, like, all because you're just mad because she joined. She signed with Tony Khan because she saw a great opportunity to get on television. You know.
100%, man. Like, she went to a bigger audience, and everybody's like, "Oh, she fucked up. She should have stayed where she was at." And I'm like, why would she stay where she was at? I mean, she wasn't getting. I mean,
She was done with everything she was doing in TNA and everything. I mean, she was even a Ring
Do
of
people
Honor
forget
woman.
TNA's at the point they're at now more successful because of AEW? Do people forget that? Or
If it wasn't for AEW, TNA wouldn't be where they are at right now because of AEW.
Exactly.
And look
Because
where
they were working it.
WWE is at. Look where WWE is at because of AEW.
Uh-huh.
Everybody is succeeding this year. Everybody. I love Matt Cardona. I posted a Matt Cardona post. It's
Matt
20.
Cardona's the man, dude. If you hate Matt Cardona, like I don't know what to tell you. You're just really fucking fickle if you hate Matt Cardona. Like
Matt Cardona said it's 2024. Wrestling is the greatest it's ever been.
In like 20 something years.
Yes.
This is a new renaissance for professional wrestling.
And to believe it or not, man, true enough, we might not get another rated R or TV 14 from WWE for the next 20 years. But on the same token, all these indies and all these big federations that are super indies is what they're labeled as now.
AEW is labeled as super indie.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So I like the fact it's called super indie. I like indie wrestling.
But
it's like I touched on this. Is like I grew up since I was a little kid watching wrestling. It's like, and I caught like the tail end of the territory eras.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I caught like the tail end. So I got to see the AWA, the USWA. You know, WWF.
Jim Crockett.
Yeah, Crockett, Smoky Mountains. I got to see all that. It's like I got to see the rise and fall of ECW, WCW. I got to see all these territories end. You know, so I got to
see the rise and the fall of the Attitude Era, man.
Huh?
The Attitude Era never really fell; it just went away.
Yeah. And it's like I got to see all this, and it's like, and then I got to see the rise. I got to see the decline of WWF. Then I got to see it rise back up. You know, with the Attitude Era, with WCW going to war, then ECW pops out of nowhere. I was like, holy crap! These people are beating each other with canes, having barbed wire matches. I like this, you know?
I love DCW, man. I used to watch that when I was like 12, 13, 14 years old. And especially with the Dudley Boys, they were calling people all those slurs and everything. It was like, holy
you can't do that nowadays.
No, you can't.
But it's like I remember
Bully Ray will still find itself in the headlines from time to time.
And
they're saying something somebody don't like.
In the late 90s, when ECW premiered, it premiered on the Home Shopping Network in my area at midnight.
Hey, I have a question for you, gentlemen. You are all old enough to know. Do y'all remember back right after WCW ended, there was a show, it was a wrestling show that came on Saturday night. It lasted for one show. It was $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Yes, I did. I do remember it. I do remember that coming out. It was like one show.
And it was done.
Really?
All the old WWF guys.
Yeah. It was right after WCW closed, like 2 weeks after WCW closed. It came out on, I think it was NBC, I think it was, or CBS.
Yeah.
One of those. It lasted one show. And I went to go look for it because me and Stinky went to go look for it. And it was no longer there. And I forgot the name of that show too, man. I forgot the name.
Dude, I have no idea. I'm not even act like I know. I don't know.
I remembered it. I remember watching it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is so bad."
Never made past the pilot, I say.
It was god awful.
Oh yeah, you guys want to see something bad? One of the worst. Even though when I watched it when I was younger, I didn't realize how bad it was the Heroes of Wrestling pay-per-view.
The one that you were in person with over the.
I'll be right back, Mike.
Go ahead. You're talking about
I didn't see that in person though, but it took place over in Bay St. Louis.
Is that the one that was that me and you talked about when I talked about the Coliseum?
No, this wasn't the Coliseum. This was at Casino Magic.
Yeah, that's the same. What me and you talked about it at the whenever you said that was the worst one you saw, and I told you about the show that we actually had no fans and I was a part of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Yeah. Apparently, what happened was that Jake the Snake Roberts this was like when he was still, he had a relapse and everything at that show, and well, he showed up intoxicated, and he had the snake, and he used it as he had the snake between his fucking legs.
Ugh.
Now, yeah. Before you go any further, how did you feel about whenever Blake Christian was sitting there doing the whole and doing the Shawn Michaels pose with the fucking belt in the middle of the ring, like putting it between his legs, like he was just riding it, dude. Like what the
Yeah.
fuck, dude?
I was like, oh no! Everybody was booing the shit out of him for that.
Dude, it was insane, man.
I mean, honestly, he's a
I
really
probably
good.
learned that from Sean back when he was in NXT.
Oh yeah.
Well, believe
Honestly.
it or not, dude, Blake Christian, and this is just me saying this, he reminds me of a more charismatic version of Shawn Michaels.
Oh yeah. He pulls that heel. He knows how to push
You know
that.
what I was surprised to show up at GCW? Lash LaRue.
LL.
Yeah,
Louisiana
aka
loser.
There's a name I haven't heard in a while.
The Louisiana
AKA
loser.
Colonel Cajun.
I actually like Lash. Lash is a good dude. The last time I saw Lash in person was in Mobile, Alabama. Whenever he came here for he was here for the Dolphin Island fishing rodeo a couple years back, and I met him and hung out with him there. It was him, Lodi, and who else was here with him?
Lodi? I haven't heard from him in a while.
Lenny Lane. Was it Lenny?
Oh yeah, the West Hollywood Blondes.
Yeah, it was all three of them, dude. They were up there at the Dolphin Island fishing rodeo, and I was like, I was married at the time, and I was like, that can't be the Louisiana loser. And I yelled Louisiana loser, and he looked around, and he just locked eyes with me, and he started smiling, and he gave me the finger, and he said, "Fuck you." So I was like, "Yep."
With that Cajun accent of his?
Huh?
Did he have a Cajun accent?
No, he didn't use that. He talked like a normal human being. Him and Lodi did, and Lodi had a goatee, and his ears were pierced, and he had a bunch of piercings here, and
Oh yeah,
Lenny's bald headed, so it was really.
Lenny Lane's now bald headed.
Yeah, Lenny was bald headed, like legit
Oh.
bald headed. Like he was Perry Saturn bald. It was so shiny and red because it was hot, and his head was shiny because it was sunburned. It was hilarious. But it was really cool getting to actually hang out with him for like a couple hours. We got a little drunk. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
It was real cool.
But I wanted to bring up on the New Japan front, they're actually coming up to Chicago.
Oh yeah, when did you see the Riot?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and get some tickets to that one.
Make a sign, Josh. Make a damn.
I'll make a sign this time.
God, man.
I'll do it a couple of days in advance. I just had so much. I felt so bad. I said I was gonna bring a sign and I didn't.
I'm not mad at you, dude. I'm just fucking with you hard.
I wonder if New Japan is going to show up at the ECW arena during WrestleMania weekend.
The collective I heard is going to be insane. There's going to be a DDT show, from what MOJ was telling me. There's going to be a DDT show. There's going to be a crossover with JCW, GCW versus DDT. And then there's going to be DDT versus the Joshi Pro ladies. DDT versus Joshi.
Let's go Joshi Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
I know GCW always piggybacks off like the big wrestling pay-per-view. So
I actually heard that also. I also heard that Stardom's gonna try to make it wrestle here in the U.S. as well, which I think it's a good move. You know, for them to get a bigger audience here in the U.S. because they don't have a big audience here in the U.S. yet.
No, they don't. They really don't.
They need to. Bushiroad needs to push them more.
I agree. And Bushiroad also owns New Japan too, correct?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know, push them as much as New Japan. You know, like because these women are badass. Like, why do you think a lot of American foreign women come over here from like Megan Bain? She's killing it over in Stardom.
Yeah, and then May was killing it in Stardom.
Oh yeah, so is Zaya Brookside. She's at the TNA Hard to Kill pay-per-view.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, dude.
I was pumped when they said she was gonna be on the show, bro. I was so pumped.
Oh,
Zaya
Zaya
Brookside's
Brookside's
awesome.
great.
So I have a little bit of thing I've done here recently. I reached out to another human being, and they actually responded to me. I have here. Let me see if I can find it. I'll share it here. Let me go back to my Twitter. Nope. Cannot share that. Okay, why can't I share that? Anyway, fuck it. It's no one really big yet, but they're going to be big. I have a feeling. They've been wrestling. They wrestled in small promotions here locally, and they're going to be wrestling in another promotion. Remember, I was telling you about the AIW stuff, Philip.
Yeah.
Like the dude Dez, the dude that beat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Him. I reached out to him, and he said as soon as his little bit of as soon as he frees up a little bit, he'll holler at us. So
Oh, yeah.
that'd be kind of cool. And I want to see if I can get a hold of either Joey or El Hijo. And El Hijo is an amazing athlete as well.
Just imagine if we get Koloff and El Hijo on here. It'd be funny seeing them.
Yeah.
Cause some chaos on here. It'd be funny shit. Like have like a arguing promo. It'd be crazy.
I beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. I'm like, okay, let's get some
We
entertainment.
need more Koloff.
Need more Koloff. Yeah. Need more Koloff.
Never comrades.
Yeah.
We wait for Mother Russia.
Him and Charles West and Gato and then Sing Fet. And then you have the AWA people are dude, they're doing some major stuff over there, and I have to give Gato some credit. It's actually entertaining. He's actually entertaining as shit, and he was also in the Quiz Lady too. He was an extra. He was one of the Laotians that was in the. He was one of the gang members in the I guess called the Pet Spa. He was the bald headed one. He's like, look at those fucking arms. He's like, I have no neck, but I got arms. He's all over TikTok, dude. He's all over TikTok. He's great now. I mean, but he has no interest. No interest. But I'm gonna keep fucking him up. I'm gonna keep inviting him every single week. He's gonna have to come on here and tell me, leave me the fuck alone. I'm like, no. Do it again next week.
Let's see. I got some friends at Pro Wrestling Teases. See if I can get them to jump on.
That'd be cool.
Oh, dude, I love Pro Wrestling Tees.
That'd be
You know what's
awesome.
crazy though? There's some trolls online that bash Pro Wrestling Tees.
A lot of people do. A matter of fact, a friend of mine who does comic books, y'all met him, LP. He's friends with a guy that's also doing comic book stuff, and he used to work for a T-shirt printer in Detroit. I asked him was it Pro Wrestling Tees, and he did not confirm nor deny. So,
well, Pro Wrestling Tees in Chicago.
I know, but how far is Detroit from Chicago?
Couple hours.
See,
about 3-4 hours.
Yeah. See, so what company is over in Detroit? Do you know? Is there one in Detroit?
Not that I know of. I mean, shoot, Pro Wrestling Tees like
The biggest.
They're pretty much a distributor for all the major companies. I think except
Minus WWE.
I think GCW got their own.
Yeah, they got their guys in California.
Yeah,
I know that Pro Wrestling Tees does stuff for New Japan as well. Like for people that can't buy stuff over in Japan, they buy over Pro Wrestling Tees like the AEW, MLW. I think NWA was doing stuff with Pro Wrestling Tees as well.
Yeah, and basically, if a wrestler wants to go independent by himself, to sell his own personal merch, they do it through Pro Wrestling Tees. So
Like they did with CM.
I know Kurt Angle does still stuff with Pro Wrestling Tees.
Oh yeah, Kurt Angle does. Yeah.
Kurt Angle, Stone Cold,
Mick Foley.
Roddy Piper's estate, Macho Man's estate.
Oh yeah, and also I think Teal Piper is part of the estate.
Yes, Teal Piper. I've actually met her several times. Nice
I heard
lady.
she's pretty cool.
She is. Her husband's really cool too, man. Um,
I
I
wish she'd do more stuff with. I know she did one appearance in AEW. I haven't seen her since though.
And then you have there's been a lot, man. There's been several different things happening in the with Teal Piper and her husband. And dude, they did a show with the company I don't name. It was her, Alicia Edwards, Tommy Dreamer, and her husband in a tag match. And of course, Dreamer and them win because Dreamer and Alicia, they're like really really good friends in real life, and so it was really cool how they went over and everything. And
I heard that company's now by Scott Armstrong. What I heard.
bought by Scott Armstrong.
No, I don't think bought. He's like one of the
Head trainers. Yeah. Yeah, there's also a Bullet Bob Armstrong Auditorium off of Highway 90 here in Mobile now.
I like Bullet Bob though. He was great.
There ain't nothing wrong with Bullet Bob. Nothing wrong with Bullet Bob at all.
All right, be right back, guys.
Go ahead. And it's supposed to be supposedly it's supposed to be on the 27th. They're having a big show there, or the 23rd, one of the two. I think it's this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. So,
I have a friend of mine that I used to work with over at the casino, at one of the casinos that works for the company.
who?
It's a short little guy.
Shorty?
No, not Shorty. I forgot his name. I used to work with him. Short guy, bald head.
He don't work there no more. The Asian guy?
No, not an Asian guy. It's a white dude.
White dude, short, bald head.
He's a bald headed, basically, basically hair, and talking about. Never
Danny
mind.
DeVito? That's what Tamale said. Danny DeVito?
Yes, it's a Danny DeVito type of hair, yes.
No. No clue.
Me either.
But,
Oh, you're good. Welcome back.
all right.
So now
Had to drain the vein.
Drain the vein, I hear you. So the last questions I have for y'all, I got like 3 left. Now,
Okay.
I'm going to go in order. The first question I have is tomorrow night on Dynamite. What do you
Yes.
think is going to happen between Joe and Hook? You think it's going to be a clean finish, or you think there's going to be some running interference? Do you think there's going to be?
There's probably going to be some bullshit fuckery happening.
Yeah, because I think there's probably going to be maybe a DQ on it because I think they want to keep Hook's record intact.
Okay. All
Or
right.
probably a draw.
That's why. That's part of the reason I don't think it. First of all, like we discussed, he's not ready. Second of all, it's like Hook can't lose clean. That kind of ruins the whole thing for Hook. So and Joe can't lose the title. He just won it. So it's like, what are you going to do?
That match between Omega and Danielson. That match ended in a draw. It was a non-title match.
True. Now,
that was a good match, though, despite the fact that it was a draw.
Now the second
I
question.
think it'll be physical. They're both physical. Like it'll be physical. It'll probably be. I think it'll be decent, but I think it's going to be some bullshit finish.
Yeah. I think they're gonna put on a show, but yeah, I agree. It's gonna be
probably gonna end up like in a draw or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
because they'd be dumb to let Joe pin him, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. So the second question I have though is this: where is MJF?
He's injured.
He's injured. He's healing. He's going back to AEW. That's my prediction. I'll be very disappointed if AEW let him walk.
Me too.
And the third question is: we already discussed who's going to win the Rumble. Everybody says it's Punk. I say it's going to be The Miz. I don't care what you guys say. I'm the guy, man. I'm going against the grain here, man. I'm taking my.
Okay.
I actually saw the spoilers and everything. It says Punk.
It says Punk. Punk wins Rumble. Damn it, Punk wins Rumble.
Yeah, because
Biggins was not gonna
who won it last year was Cody, ain't it?
Cody. Yeah, Cody.
Like what happened? So much of that story.
Yeah, that was such a Vince McMahon call. That was such a
It
Vince.
was. That's good shit. Damn it.
You know
Yeah.
what? I hated his father, and I hate him too. How can we fight?
That's what he gets for joining that other company.
Yeah,
That's what
that was such a Vince call right there. He should have dropped that title. Man, Reigns is just an empty champion.
Now they're keeping it longer. I heard they're keeping it longer so he can break Hulk Hogan's record.
Who cares?
I don't even care. Like, at least he's not breaking Bruno Sammartino's record.
True.
Shit. God, that's a couple decades right there.
20 years later, is that Roman Reigns with gray hair and still with a championship belt? Come on, man.
We didn't know he still worked here.
How many pay-per-views has he been at this year? Michael was dumbass, cold, ashy ass dude.
3 or 4, 1.
He's wrestled every year at WrestleMania, every year for the past 25 years.
He's pulling Undertaker now.
Yeah.
Just talking about it makes me want to fall asleep.
Dear Jesus, man. All right, so like I said, we all know who's going to win the Rumble, supposedly. What do you think who's going to main event night 1 and night 2 of Mania?
Well, I heard Seth Rollins is injured, so who knows who's going to win that World Heavyweight Championship.
Boo.
Yeah. Whatever Seth Rollins championship is, that's going to be night 1.
And
I see Roman Reigns being night 2.
They're not going to let Roman Reigns not be night 2.
Really?
I think he's definitely going to be night 2.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's no way Triple H is going to be like, oh, you've been champion this long. Oh, somebody's going to beat you. If that's the case, oh yeah, let's put him on night 1. There's no way they're doing that.
All right, so
I swear they need to drop the belt fast on Roman.
Well, I have one more question, and it's a kind of a what the fuck question I have here. We've been doing this. We don't do any predictions. Does anybody know the whole lineup for the Rumble?
I don't.
Do we even know anything that's happening for the Rumble? Do we know any of the championship matches, or is it just the 2 Rumble matches and that's it?
Well, they only do the 2 Rumble matches in maybe 2-3 matches. That's about it in between.
Yeah.
Well, it's like usually a 3.5, 4 hour show, and the Rumble's going to take up like 2 hours probably, both Rumbles.
Yeah. Then you got the pre-show, which is what 1 or 2 matches.
Yeah. So what I'm fixing to do is I'm fixing to go and look at the WWE Royal Rumble 24 card. So that's what I'm doing as we're speaking. TNA to resurrect secondary show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God.
To resurrect what?
Yeah, they're to resurrect another show. I'm gonna go back here and look at that. I'm gonna pull that up and see what they're talking about there. So we'll talk about that in a second.
All right.
Boom, 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 boom. Bailey open to recruit top name in damage control. Supposedly it's supposed to be Sasha. I heard about that. The ticket sales for tomorrow. Ooh, let's talk about that too. Heck yeah, I didn't even see that. Boom, here we go. Royal.
It could be Julia.
Ooh, that would be cool. Actually, I would actually dig that. Actually, I would actually dig that. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'd be like, yeah, you know what? That's cool.
They're gonna get Jordan Grace make an appearance.
Wow, that'd actually be really cool. Actually, if you think about it.
They did last year. What's her name? As champion. Can't think of her name right now. Why is it? Hardcore Country. Jesus Christ, what's her name?
Mickey James.
Mickey James. There you go.
Nikki James is a goddess.
Yeah, she is.
She got some nice hooks.
Oh, okay.
I ain't afraid to call it.
True. Royal Rumble 24. Here we go. Saturday, January 27th in Tampa. Let's see the card. Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens. Undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton versus AJ Styles versus LA Knight.
Yeah.
That's a
Men and women's Royal Rumble match. And that's all they've announced. Really,
Who's even the tag champions right now?
I think members of Judgment Day, like, I'm surprised that you still have, like, I mean, I'm still waiting for them to build the work of their tag team division. Is that or lack of tag team division?
Now, I have a question. Are they actually trying to come up with a Royal Rumble belt?
I don't know, but it sounds like something they're trying to do, like with the Owen Hart belt or something, you know. And I know they did it with the Greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia when Braun Strowman won it, and Titus made an idiot out of himself by slipping down and running headfirst underneath the ring.
All right, here it is. TNA is bringing back Explosion. According to Fightful, matches for Explosion were recently taped ahead of the recent TNA Snake Eyes pay-per-view. Fans notably shared a few images of the graphics for the new show, but little has been revealed about the format it'll have going forward. Additionally, at this stage, nothing is known about TNA's plans for Explosion, but since the show was taped on January 14th, it's safe to assume that fans will find out soon enough.
Snake Eyes!
So there you go, man. I don't know. It's crazy. Now, let's look at the ticket sales for tomorrow night. The January 17th edition of AEW Dynamite has 2,198 tickets distributed. And the arena is designed to hold 2,510 fans. With a maximum capacity of 13,000. Wow, man.
That's kind of bad.
That's not even a quarter of the way filled.
No, it's not.
Eesh. Hey, what do you do? Everybody has their runs, and it's.
I think AEW kind of has like a mind. They're gonna build it back up, you know, like they're gonna eat, you know.
And it's gonna have its ups and downs, you know.
I know AEW is going through some bullshit right now, especially after what happened with Punk, you know, and all the trolls and everything, and all the BS is going on. They're getting shit on.
Yeah,
it's sad, really.
Yeah, but
they have potential too.
So I mean, 4 matches announced for Rumble.
Yeah, that's bad.
I mean, not even a women's title match, just the United States title, and not even nothing else but a Roman Reigns title match.
Yeah, like I said, they're probably gonna have like two matches right beforehand.
And one of them's gonna be R-Truth. One of them has to be R-Truth. And what do y'all think about him dethroning CM Punk for merchandise sales?
That is hilarious, dude.
It's hilarious.
I mean,
that's freaking awesome.
I'm not even upset about it. I mean, you know,
it doesn't surprise me. The shit he's doing with Judgment Day is hilarious.
It's great.
It's a great persona. Like, people love R-Truth. They were happy when he came back, fully recovered from injury. You know.
On Busted Open, R-Truth said Damian Priest is the one. Like, it was supposed to be a one-off, the whole segment. Damian Priest went to Triple H like, we need to keep this going. Our Truth with the Judgment Day, we need to keep it going. There's something there.
It's a lot.
And now he's fucking #1 in merch sales and fucking he's on the fucking like computer generated Judgment Day fucking thing when they come out now.
Yeah,
Like it's insane.
and he's
I
like
love the
part of
stuff
it.
doing with Judgment Day and everything. The Judgment Day really helped out. Is helping him out his career and everything.
I totally agree. Well, I am not
And
gonna.
Rhea's so fucking over, dude.
Oh yeah,
She is so over.
Oh yeah, the woman right there.
Oh yeah.
but gentlemen, I am not going to keep you longer tonight because I know everybody's getting kind of tired and people got to be up at work early, and I know Josh has to be at work kind of a couple hours, and so does Phil.
Yep.
Yeah, I do have to be at work at 6 fucking in the morning.
5. I gotta be at work at 5.
I feel for
So,
both of you,
so
gentlemen.
close.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Well, as always, if you're not listening to Ringside Rants, you're doing life wrong. And share us around. And it's food for your fucking ears, people. Food for your ears. If you get, whatever. And look him over there.
You eat bitches.
Hold up the United Empire emblem. But look at him holding up the fucking door, dude. The fucking door, bro.
Still stained.
Still stained with blood.
Hell yeah.
So
You must blood.
I have to frame this one.
frame that motherfucker. But I do thank you all for being here tonight. I totally thank you all. Anybody have any final thoughts before we sign the fuck off?
My final thought is just enjoy wrestling. You know, whether it's bullshit, whether it's cheesy, funny, happy, whatever.
Okay.
Not that you're gonna wrestle, not that you're gonna listen to me, wrestling fans, but quit bitching about everything and just enjoy the shit.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
You got some of the best heels in wrestling, Matt Cardona, MJF, coming out and saying, having to tell you, oh, we're all supporting each other, we're all rooting each other on. You know, you don't have to hate the other company, but they still do for some reason. It just doesn't make any sense. But hey, just try to like what you like, enjoy what you enjoy, and if you don't like it, don't bitch about it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, exactly, man. What about you?
Also, fuck all these toxic fans. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fuck yeah,
Yes.
dude. Fuck all the time.
I totally agree. Just enjoy the product, man. Sometimes you're gonna get a bad show, you're gonna get a good show.
You're not gonna like everything. You're not gonna hate everything.
Yeah, there you go.
Like it is what it is.
Just go and have fun.
Be more like Japanese wrestling fans, you know? Be more like all other fans besides American fans.
Well, the Japanese wrestling fans are the most humble wrestling fans ever.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
And here goes my final thought. If you're not down with us, we got 2 words for you. Fuck you.
Or as just go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Just go fuck yourself. Exactly. But no, in all seriousness, thank you all for tuning in and hanging out with us. We do appreciate you. So I take it for what it is. Gentlemen, I do appreciate every single week you come on and you hang out with me. And I think it's getting better and better every single week. Here soon, we're going to be hopefully. There is an actual female wrestler that's doing local wrestling shows here on my Facebook friends list, and I have never seen her wrestle, but I would like to talk to her, so I get her on here and see if she'd like to talk with us or whatever.
Brooke Havoc, respond to my message. I'm calling you out. I've been messaging you, trying to get you on this damn podcast. Message me back.
Yeah, Brooke Havoc. Yeah, from Emo Heads, dude. She's the leader of the Emo Heads.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good. Also, Joe Brody, you bro. Brody, bro. Message me back, bro. Again, bro.
It's supposed to be fuck the fans, not fuck the podcast, okay?
Yeah, for real, man. And dude,
Like, come on, bro.
Podcast.
Come on the show.
He's all about the podcast, bro. He's all about them. So where's our love at, bro?
Exactly.
Or how about, bro? Come on the podcast, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, come on the podcast, bro.
I just did my Vince Russo impression.
Oh God. You know, I would actually like to get and I don't know if he'll do it, but I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna hit up Jimmy Hart as well and say, "Book him on here and talk with us."
Jimmy Hart. Oh my God.
And
man.
him and Marty Jannetty. I've already been trying to talk to Marty too.
Marty Jannetty. What are we gonna do? Talk about his Dark Side of the Ring episode?
Does he? He had one, didn't he?
Yeah.
Marty
His
Jannetty.
ex-wife went the fuck
Jimmy
off,
Hart
dude.
does not want to do. Jimmy Hart does
But
not
then
want to do
all Marty said, he posted on Facebook after, he's like, half the shit she was saying wasn't true. That's all he had. That's all he said to defend himself. That's all he said.
Well, here's the thing, though. Jimmy Hart does not want to do Dark Side of the Ring because he doesn't want to talk bad about anybody.
Yeah, that's why I want to talk to Jimmy, man. I would love to just talk to Jimmy. And well, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. It's been real. It's been fun. But it hasn't been real fun. It's been amazing.
It's pretty awesome, man. You have a good night, guys.
Love you all, man. Have a good week.
Love you too, man.
All right. I'll keep you all posted. Much love.
Later.
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 Later, Josh. Get some sleep, brother.
I will. Let's see if I can remember how to end this. There we go.
Later, bro.